Welcome in, everybody. We are having some technical issues here as trying to make sure that everything is broadcasting the way that it needs to. And so what I'm going to do here is test this in the press box. We've got about 4 people watching right now. If you can, let us know what – I'm sorry? Okay, that's what we are on. So I think we're going to be fine now. It's saying the quality is good, and we are live. So I've got George here with me tonight, and I'm going to let's see here. I need to go right here and turn his mic on, and we are set and ready. We're at 7 minutes, 45 seconds away from the start of tonight's action. And so, George, I'm going to let you just join me here, and we have just got started.
Okay.
And
I'm just with the AD here.
Yes.
And she has a password you might want to use that might pick up better, okay?
All right. That'll work. I'll tell you what, let's do. Let's write it on this right here.
Sure.
And we'll see what we can do. I appreciate the help. Appreciate everybody watching from home tonight, and we are getting ready to go this evening. Very nice accommodations as we are here in the press box here at Lausanne, and appreciate you joining us on this Friday night. Now, I do not necessarily have a starting lineup, but I don't expect there to be any changes tonight. As I was able to talk to Coach as he made his way, George, to the field. He said, I asked him, this is always a question I just ask, and the last couple of weeks I've gotten a very short answer, and it is, how are we? Are we healthy? And he said, we're healthy.
We're healthy, exactly. I mean, Coach Pettigrew, he's told me, I talked to him earlier as well. He told me, hey, Coach, I've been up for the last 4 nights. I've been looking at tape. I've been looking at film. I've been looking at huddle, and it's just what he does. It's just what he does, and I know he'll be prepared.
Yes.
But hey, we're facing a mountain, and I'm anxious to see how we respond.
You know, George, and we're not conceding the game before it ever starts.
Exactly.
You know, you can always pull off those upsets. It would be an upset for Humboldt to win tonight. I mean, we've got to be honest as well in reality here.
Right.
When I drove onto this campus. It's a college-type campus. I mean, it's a collegiate school.
Absolutely.
Is this kind of like, and you can let me know, is this kind of like the TCAs, but it's even kind of a step above that?
Yes. I'll tell you what I think it is. A lot of the high schools in the area, when you go to a collegiate status, you want your students to be prepared for that campus life as well as academically. You're going to see some classes that are probably going to be challenging.
Okay.
It's going to mirror a college setting. So in all facets of the game, you're talking academics, you're talking college campus, you're talking, as you see a number of foreign students here, it mirrors the absolute experience that you would get on the college campus. So this is a top-notch facility.
Yes, sir.
As you said, we come into a gated campus, 2 entrances, security well.
Oh, yeah.
Safety was of the utmost importance, and you kind of wiggle your way back to the actual football field, the soccer field, and the athletic facility, and everything is just top-notch when it comes to this facility. And as I said earlier, it mirrors a college campus.
I'm going to zoom out just a little bit here and let you see this field, folks. I mean, this is a top-notch field. And then I'm going to also go over, there's your half-court, or midfield, rather. I'm going to try to straighten that camera up, and this tripod is not my friend, so just bear with me at home. And then look behind this end zone right here. There are some very nice tennis courts right there. And in that, when we came through, I saw a very nice facility, and we saw, like you said, security. I mean, it really made you feel like you were pulling on to like a community college.
Yeah.
It really
does. And if our fans will definitely relate to this, you're probably going to this campus, since many of you are viewing, is probably almost similar to the experience at Union.
Okay.
Union University.
Yes.
So you get that kind of atmosphere here at Lausanne Collegiate School that you would get at Union University.
That's very good
as you
combination.
come into the facility, that's almost the exact same entrance and how things are set up. You have the security guard shack and everything.
The only difference between Union and here is they actually had somebody in the guard shack tonight.
That is correct. Yeah, I do a little walking from time to time, and as I go by there's no one ever in the guard shack at Union.
You know, it's been years since I've seen somebody in there.
I agree, Seth.
Since they put in the columns, I have not seen anybody, and everybody uses that as a cover.
Oh, I know it. You're right.
It's a wonder somebody hadn't got hit off in there.
Exactly.
You know, there's a lot of traffic. Oh, my. We're 3 minutes, 25 seconds away from kickoff tonight And George, I'm glad to hear we're healthy.
We are.
We cannot make the mistakes we made 2 weeks ago. Lake County was a winnable game without all those mistakes.
It was. We did not get off to a good start.
No.
Our first 3 possessions were a nightmare. And
Yes, sir.
If you do that this week against a team like Lausanne, who
Yeah.
I will say they're projected to beat Alcoa this year.
Yeah.
So I'm telling you, this is one of probably the better football teams that we'll face this year and for a long time to come. Lausanne is just a top-notch program, and as you said, I love the experience. We're not counting our Vikings out, that's for sure.
No, not at all.
We just know that the evidence of this school, this football team, and this athletic program has experienced much success in the past, and we have a tall mountain to climb, but I'm anxious to see what happens.
Mr. George, this has always been a question of mine, and,
Okay.
and I don't want you to ever be scared to come into the press box again, but since we got about 2.5 minutes
Sure.
here, how many schools in our county are open enrollment?
Ooh.
I know that feels like probably a loaded question, but
It is. And you know what? Not to be slighted on your question.
Sure.
But I am just not sure, Seth.
And
I would
it pretty
have
much
to actually
takes
do some research and
Yeah.
get some good, strong evidence to answer that question accurately. But I know there's a couple that's in our West Tennessee area that are open enrollment. But
Okay.
don't let me
sure.
shy away from that. Let me get
So,
you some information.
yeah,
'Cause
yeah.
that's a legitimate question. You want to know that.
Yes,
And,
yes.
Now let me ask you one.
Okay.
Give me some purpose in that question.
Yeah, yeah,
Where
yeah,
you
yeah.
going with that one?
Well, what does it take to go to Humboldt High School and
Gotcha.
to participate in the athletics here?
Exactly. Now that I hadn't done that much homework on this program,
Sure.
but I'm sure there is almost like you have to enroll and register. You have to be accepted. It's
Yeah,
almost
yeah.
a procedure, I'm sure. Just
Sure.
guessing now, folks.
Sure.
Please understand that this is something that it's strictly my opinion and not accurate information. But I would assume that you would have to be accepted into this through a registration system that has some pretty probably strict criteria
Yeah,
to
yeah.
even get in the school.
So to
get
compare that to
enrolled.
Humboldt, you have to live in Humboldt city limits
Yes.
to go to Humboldt city schools.
Absolutely. Now
Okay.
that's always been the case.
Okay.
If you're within Humboldt city schools and their city limits, you're supposed to go to Humboldt, and there is a little more to that. There may be some
Sure.
agreements with outer laying boundaries
Sure.
that certain school systems may agree to, that you can maybe go here to another
Yeah.
school since you are close to
Sure.
some other boundaries that border our school district and border our town. So I tell you who would be very skilled in that question and could answer that is Wayne Sheehan.
Yes, yes.
And I say Wayne Sheehan simply because Wayne's been in our school district for a couple of forevers. And he's been around a while, but the transportation piece is a lot of what he deals with and has dealt with for a long time.
Look at the screen. I'm showing you something here. Do you know
Okay,
what that
yeah.
is?
I don't. What is that?
That is Huddle Sideline. They
know
can do
what?
instant replay on their sideline for their coaching staff at any moment.
I looked at that
Yes.
upon arrival when I went out and I greeted
Yes.
Coach Pettigrew and the other coach, and I didn't know what that was. But I'm glad you said that because I've been getting emails from Huddle.
Yes, and I actually have just noticed, and we need to talk off air about this, they have now something called Huddle Studio.
Okay.
That would also combine what we do here so the coaches could see it there. And I know Pettigrew has mentioned wanting
Yes.
that, and so we probably need to talk about that off air a little bit. Looks
Sure.
like your Vikings will be kicking off
Yeah,
first.
we're ready
and
to
so,
go.
George, I'm going to let you take care of that paper right there
Sure.
for me. I have
Gotcha.
swapped it around. This is Lausanne Drive 1.
Gotcha.
And we will get this underway. I see Mr. Shivers getting ready to kick that ball off, and it is going to go. Oh, wow. Oh, it went out of bounds. It went out of bounds at the 7. But
Nice kick.
that was a very good kick. I'm very happy with that.
Kick by Mr. Shivers.
And I thought it was going to go into the end zone for a minute. Just didn't take the Viking bounce that we needed it to. And so here we go, folks. And I apologize again about that camera. And there's a little bit of a glare. You're going to see my shirt. There's a little bit of a glare, but if I open that window, then you have Then you have a big, kind of like a barrier that will block out about 3 or 4 yards. So you're going to kind of have that glare all night long, and I apologize about that. Hello, Mr. Ted Martin checking in from Nashville.
Hey, Ted.
Also, Miss Moore checking in tonight as well. Lausanne, they're back, going to hand it off. No, he's going to fake it, and he throws. It's going to be incomplete, intended for number 10. He will be about 5 yards off. And incomplete pass, and it'll bring up 2nd and 10, and that will be Lausanne at their own 35-yard line. I do not, and Ted's going to know what I'm talking about. I do not like this tripod at all. It is so easy for it to get cockeyed.
Yeah.
So I'm going to try my best just to touch this one right here. Here we go. He's going to fake it. He's got a wide open receiver. That receiver's going to be, well, got to bring him to the ground. They're going to stop him, give him forward progress. It is going to be a first down, Lausanne, all the way out to the 47-yard line. First down, Lausanne. Here we go. Quarterback takes he's going to hand it off this time. He's got room. He's got it out to the 40. He's going to be down to the 35, and will get brought down right there inside the 30. Let's show you how that run happened right there on our instant replay. He handed that ball off, and he had room. And once he got through that hole, folks, it was just trying to get him down, and
Yes,
was not an easy one to get down for sure. All right, here we go. Going to be back, going to pass this time. He throws it. Incomplete. Butterfingers. He had him in the fingers, just couldn't get it in.
And lost it. Good for us.
That's right. Brings up 2nd down. It'll be 2nd and 10. From the 27, we now tick under 11 minutes. However, they have really moved the ball. 2 pretty good chunk plays, a run play and a pass, both of them being for first downs.
They get ready quick, don't they?
They sure do. Back on the ball. Here we go. He's going to be back. This time he's going to hand it off. Uh-oh. But great tackle by number 78. That was a great tackle there.
Yeah, that tackle was by 78, Stefan Shivers.
Yeah, that's going to be number Stefan Shivers, and we are running off of white numbers tonight. That'll be 79, won't it?
Yes, he is wearing 78, actually.
Oh, he is wearing
Yes,
78.
he is.
Okay, well, I need to make that adjustment then. All right, that'll be Stefan Shivers. There was a penalty on the play. That will be a penalty on the play, and we will redo it. 2nd and 15 from the 27. Here we go. He's going to hand it off. He's going down the left side. Great tackle there. That's going to be number 65 for Humboldt bringing in that
65.
tackle.
Good tackle. I think that number is 65. That looks like that's Demarion McCurry.
All right. None of my numbers then apparently are too correct. So, all right, that's going to bring up 3rd and 13 from right at about the 30. He's going to be back to pass. He's going to throw it. It is complete. And that will be, I'm looking to see who got that tackle. Trying to follow him around. That's going to be number 21. No, number 11.
Yes,
for your
number
Vikings.
11.
Number 11 is?
It is Curry. It's Casey Curry.
Okay.
Casey Curry with that tackle.
Here we go. 1st and 10. Going to hand it off. And he gets, oh, did he get in? I think he stopped.
Stopped at the 1, Seth.
Woo. Wow. He got stopped, but he did get a first down. That'll be first down, Lausanne. 9 minutes, 29 seconds. Time is ticking away here. And they're wanting to punch this one in. Let's see what the call is. I believe it'll be another handoff.
I think you're right.
They've had holes big enough to drive a truck through so far.
Yeah, that line is opening up those holes.
Here we go. Hands it off into the end zone, and that is a touchdown. We'll show that play again right here on instant replay as they lined up, handed the ball off up the middle, and that is a score for
Looks
Lausanne.
like Craig Cunningham, the running back, got in by a handoff from number 11, the quarterback, Brock Glenn. So They're going for the 2-point conversion. Lined up pretty quick.
Actually, they're going to kick it.
This is a field goal attempt.
It's up, and
good.
It is good. And I noticed they had 2 kickers on their roster.
Really? Yeah, they do.
Yes. All right, so that'll be a new score. Lynx, I've said the Lynx. It's Lausanne 7 and the Vikings nothing. We're going to take a quick 30-second timeout. Actually, probably be more like 15. We will be right back. Don't go anywhere.
The choices are yours. The peace of mind is theirs. Pre-planned funeral with and everything will be taken care of. Baskerville Funeral Home, directors of distinction. Our family serving your family.
Welcome back in, everybody, and we are trailing. I'm not sure that it's going to let us do it, but we're going to be caught trying to connect back to our YouTube audience right now. I know we had to drop. Hopefully, we will be back, and I'm hoping so. It's going to bring up 4th down. The Vikings are going to have to punt, and it's showing. It's showing we are back. So there we go. Sorry about that, folks. Sharing is caring. We are back and should have better signal. They gave us connection to actually their personal Wi-Fi. We're not using our jetpack anymore, so that should fix those problems. So sharing is caring, folks. Here we go. 4th and 14. Vikings are going to have to punt. And there's the punt. It is a high one. It's going to be returned. No, it's going to fall and bounce, and it's rolling, continuing to roll, and it will roll to right around midfield. Oh, let me turn your mic back on there. Sorry, I knew you had answered the phone. There we go.
Thank you, Seth. I'm back on. 49-yard line looks like where we'll start, or is that the 51?
That's going to be the 49, yeah.
It's 49. It's not a 51 out there.
That's right. It's going to be the Humboldt 49.
There you go.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much for joining us, folks. Here we go. I think we're going to be good now from here on out, so make sure you share that broadcast. Looks like we just jumped 10 people, so that's good. Here we go. Lausanne back in offense. And he's going to pass. He's in trouble. No, he hands it off. That running back's going to get tackled right there.
Running back for Lausanne, Craig Cunningham.
He gets a good game.
Yeah, picks up about 8 or 9 on that, didn't he?
He sure did. He sure did. And so that's going to bring up 2nd down. Wait a minute. Did they call a penalty? No, they didn't. Okay. They've just not updated. It's 2nd and 1. So he picked up 9 yards right there. And Mr. Martin was laughing about that big pole in the middle of the view. Here it is again. He's going to hand off. He's going to go right side. He's going all the way
to the house.
Look at there. He takes it all the way. And just like that, Lausanne adds 6 more points to the total. And they're up 13-0. Look at this replay right here, George.
Yeah,
when he hits that hole, look at that.
Big hole that was opened up for him. So easy run up there on that right sideline into the end zone for another touchdown for Lausanne.
13-0, your new score. 5:52 remaining in the first quarter. And they're going to go ahead and kick this extra point. Let's zoom this out and let you see this here. And it is up. Referees say it's good. And there you go, just like that. 14-0 is your score. We'll be right back, folks. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Viking football on Viking News on Demand.
You know that you can open a new checking account or apply for a personal loan without leaving home? At Centennial Bank, it's as easy as visiting www.mycentennial.bank. While you're there, take advantage of other services like online banking and bill pay. Banking made easy from the comfort of your home. Centennial Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Welcome back in, everybody. Hope you're doing well on this Friday night. The Vikings find themselves down 14-0. It is 5:52 remaining in this first quarter. There's your kick. It is coming, and it's going to be another one that's going to be high. That one is actually, it went through the end zone, didn't it?
Yeah, it went through the end zone.
All right.
Touchback. So we'll start it at the, 25?
I think so.
I think so.
1st and 10.
At the 20.
All right, so they put them at the 20, and, the offense just kind of sputtered. Didn't really get any kind of thing going last time. Hopefully this time it'll change, and we can get something here and get some points on the board. That would be nice. Here we go. Let's see what the Coach Pettigrew offense decides to run here. All right. Here we go. 1st and 10 from the 20. Quarterback takes the snap. Going to hand it off. And they didn't fool anybody. Ooh, little extra stuff going on there. But
extra shucking and jiving going on in there, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right. So to bring up 2nd and 10. So he basically got back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't lose anything. And looks like the refs just may have given us a little bit of a warning about some extra play going on. They actually lost a yard. 2nd and 11. They are going to officially mark that one at the 19.
Okay, second play from scrimmage.
Let's see what happens here. They're taking 2 wideouts out to the left. Not sure what all that was about.
Yeah.
Anyways.
A little disturbance over here. Maybe up top.
Yeah, it might be. All right. Quarterback's going to have to keep it. Throw.
He's scrambling.
Oh, incomplete.
Incomplete pass. Quarterback Johnson to Casey Curry, and he could not hold on to it.
That'll be an incomplete pass.
Yes,
Brings
sir.
up 3rd and 11. We have netted negative 1 yards tonight so far on offense, and it's just been a struggle. Getting anything going. However, almost on that play, it was almost like there might have been a little miscommunication between the quarterback and the running back. I think he expected to run that ball maybe on a little bit of a draw.
Yeah, Johnson found himself scrambling and just looking for something to just something positive on that play.
Here we go. Here's the snap. Throw. It's a deep ball. Did he make the catch? No, but they're going to call. Whoops, sorry about that, folks.
On the field.
Man, that was a bad play for me to miss that one, too. Looks like I think they're going to call defensive pass interference, folks.
Yeah,
there was a lot of contact between that defender on that one.
It was.
Yep, pass interference on the defense.
Yeah, it's going to march us up there.
So that gives us a first down.
First down, Vikings.
That's going to be a big gain, isn't it?
Yeah, I think they'll maybe the spot of the foul, Seth. Let's see.
Well, they didn't quite do that. No. They got us out to the 34.
Yeah,
I would have thought that would have been farther than that.
Me too. I think 15-yard penalty on that one, I think, instead of the spot of the foul. So Vikings going to get started again there.
All right, here we go. Yeah, 1st and 10 from the 34. That's going to be Johnson back in there at quarterback. He's back to pass. He's going to have to roll out. And is he going to run it? Yes, he's got an open hole. He's got it out to the 35, the 40. Makes one man miss. He's going to get shoved out of bounds at the 42. Let's watch that one there, as that was a fantastic run by your quarterback.
That looks like tonight that may be our key offense there.
Yeah, look at that. He ran all the way out. Makes one man miss about the 41. He gets an extra yard. And a big play there by Kylan Johnson.
Absolutely.
So the knocking on the window is kids over here. So that just they're
being
they're having a good time.
Yeah, they're being little snots, aren't they?
All right, that pole is going to be right in the way on this play, folks. Nothing I can do about it. All right, so here we go. Kylan Johnson, I believe he's going to be passing again. No, this time he fakes the handoff. He goes out to his right. He throws. Deep ball, incomplete.
Incomplete. That attempt was to his brother, Keaton.
Nice job.
So
nice
that
job.
Play was incomplete.
So your score is 14-0. Humboldt Vikings trail. 4:19 remaining in the first quarter. It is They're saying 3rd and 2. There's no way that's right.
Might not be right. Let's see.
Well, it is.
No, it is.
It is. He got out to the 43.
He did when he on that last scramble.
But he's got to get near the 45.
Yes. See what happens here.
Kylan Johnson, high snap. He's going to run it himself.
He's
got the first down,
folks, and just a little more. Good job.
That's right. Look at that right there. He immediately notices the high snap, takes it himself.
Tucks it away and gets the yardage, extra yardage, and the first down. Good job, Johnson.
That's right. Big gain there.
Big gain.
All right, so that's going to put him out to the 49-yard line. What do you call here in offense? I think you just keep that quarterback with the ball in his hand. If he sees a pass, he can do it. But that running up the middle has not done a whole lot for him tonight. However, you cannot abandon the run, or they'll just keep dropping people back. It's going to be another high snap. Johnson's going to throw it right side. It was intended for his brother. Incomplete pass, a little too high. That is a good idea, though, live as it was happening. But that's a great play there. Great call, actually, by the refs. And just like I agreed with that defensive penalty a while ago, I have to agree with that one as well as far as the fumble call. That's going to send the kicker back out to try another extra point. 20-0, 3:17 remaining. Here it is. It's up. And
it's good.
Man, he's having no trouble with that. We'll be right back, folks. Vikings trail by 21, 3:17 remaining in the first quarter.
Hey, Gibson County. Football is back and times are getting back to normal. This is Bradley Owens. During the recent pandemic, we've worked together, sacrificed for each other, and prayed for better days. So let's again enjoy one of our favorite pastimes and reflect on how blessed we are to live in Tennessee and Gibson County. Friday night football is back.
Paid for by Bradley Owens for Gibson County General Sessions Judge Steve Heyman, Treasurer.
Welcome back in, everybody. And looks like they're going to try to get enough people out. And the kicker is trying to make sure they have enough people out there. He called a guy out, and then apparently they had enough. He had to rush him back to the sideline, and a little bit of confusion right there. But we're going to get through it. Here we go. It's going to be a kickoff from, did you say that, Lausanne? Is that how you pronounce it?
Lausanne. That is correct. Pretty difficult to pronounce, but
yeah. I think what you're hearing there is it is trying to play from the camera. I'm getting a text. I think when I swap screens, it's trying to pick up. And also, we are in a concrete room tonight.
Right.
And that's making everything echo really, really bad.
I agree.
Yeah, now pulling that mic up has helped a little bit there, too.
Okay.
So I think that will help pick up the audio. All right.
Another kick in the end zone by Lausanne, unreturnable. So we're going to start out the 20 once again, and had a pretty good little drive going there that last last possession.
Yes, we did. Still in that first quarter, folks. 21-0, 3:17 remaining. Let's see what happens here as Kylan Johnson did a good job. You know, they did get kept alive by that one penalty, but after that, they gained some yardage.
They did.
And we'll see what happens here on this. Their third drive?
Their third drive.
Third drive of the game. Here's Kylan Johnson. Going to be back. He's going to keep it. He's going out right side. Going to have to bounce it back in. He makes one man miss him, but there's a host of others right there to bring him down.
Into a brick wall there.
He basically got back, though, and salvaged everything. He might have lost a yard.
Maybe a yard there.
And looking over some of these comments, and somebody says still a lot of game left. That's true. Thank you, Miss Buchanan. Also, Mr. Eddie Thomas, let's go Vikings. Appreciate all of the comments on our YouTube channel tonight. And all of the followers, make sure you share this broadcast. Sharing is caring, folks. Share this broadcast. Does look like they lost a yard. It's going to be at the 19, 2nd and 11 at the 19-yard line. Colin Streeter, our friend, texted in tonight. He said, tell George, Celtics champs in 2022.
That would be a negative, Colin.
And there's going to be a pass, incomplete.
Oh, I think that was miscommunication on our behalf. I think that receiver, number 14, Kendrick Taylor, probably our quarterback was looking for him to cut toward the middle of the field, and that was miscommunication on that play.
21-0. Now we're on 3rd and 11, 2:14 remaining in the first quarter. Big third down here as you want to keep this drive alive and you want to get some points on the board and fast.
Yeah, we need a score here. We need to march up the field.
Here we go. There's the snap.
Here we go.
He's got a deep ball, just overthrown.
Yep.
Yeah, just overthrown. It's hard to know the angle that we are at right now. I have to keep tilting it back and forth, but maybe we'll get there. That's going to bring up 4th down, and George, I think you just got a punt here.
You do to keep from adding adding insult to injury. You probably got the best decision here is to punt that football.
That's right.
Oh, pass interference.
Hey,
Seth.
we missed that one. I didn't see
We
the laundry
did.
on the field.
Yeah.
So
hey, we'll take it.
that's exactly right. That will be the second drive that on 3rd down they get called with a pass interference call. But if they keep making calls like that, we're supposed to be out of here by 9:30 according to a city ordinance. But
Exactly.
we'll see if that happens. Oh, number 3. Incomplete pass, but it was intended for him there in the bottom of your screen. I don't know if you can see that or not. We're going to try to replay that. Kylan Johnson had it to him in time. Look at this. It's going to be number 3 on the bottom. That is going to be Jaquari McCurry.
Yeah.
The throw, he just dropped it.
Yeah,
but
he
it was
did.
not behind the quarterback, so it was an incomplete pass. 2nd and 10. Kylan Johnson back in here, ready to make something happen. It's going to be a snap. I thought the defense might have moved a little too soon.
Yeah. No, I see nothing on the field.
But there's no laundry.
Yeah.
They're good at hitting those gaps on a defense.
Right.
They've been sending those blitzers all night long. I thought they might have moved early, but apparently not. So it's going to bring up 3rd and 10 from the 34-yard line. I'm sorry, that's the 29-yard line. That pass again intended for Jaquari McCurry. And then that one there, quarterback couldn't really get it off, and he ends up having to take the quarterback sack, and that's going to bring him up 3rd and 15 at the 29.
6 play from scrimmage, Seth. We need some positive yardage here.
He's got the snap.
He's going.
He got brought down. Got brought down. Big snap. Wait a minute. Somebody came out with the football.
Yeah, I think they're gonna call this play dead. So
yeah,
fortunate for us that they didn't pick that ball up and scamper to the end zone.
That's right. And this time, no laundry on the field, so we are right in saying that they will punt the ball from here.
We're punting.
However, clock continues to roll here. We're not going to have a whole lot. We're not going to have a whole lot left in this first quarter once they come back out.
I agree.
And I agree with Colin here. I'm going to mention his comment after we get this play, but I do agree with his comment here, and we'll talk about that. Here we go. Punt is off. Wait a minute. They're blowing everything dead.
Let's see what happens. If they move, that might put us not enough probably to have another possession on offense. We're backed up pretty good there. And that looks like that's
going to be on us.
Yeah, that was on us, Seth.
So it'll be a false start on the kicking team and backs us up. 4th and 18. Goodness gracious. 4th and 18, the ball sitting on the 23. That punt now gets away. It's going to be a low one. It's going to be a low punt. Gets around him, and he's going to have to pick it back up. He's got it out to the 40, got it to the 45, got it to midfield, back to the 45 again.
Here
he comes. Goodness gracious.
Hard to get him down when he gets started.
But he's going to get brought down near the
20-yard line. Yeah.
Again, once he gets started, like you said, it's hard to bring that boy down. Watch him as he runs there. And I was focused on the blocker down the field, but then he comes into view, and they finally get him down right at the 20-yard line.
Yeah.
But that's going to bring them up. That's the end of the first quarter, so let's take a timeout real quick here. And when we return, we'll have second quarter action. Your Vikings trail 21-0 here in the end of the first quarter.
Touchdown, Vikings! The Humboldt Chronicle wishes you a great season this year. The words hot off the press is tear the house down. The Humboldt Chronicle is committed to excellence and passionate to bring you the latest local news, published weekly in print and online. Don't forget to get your copy or subscribe today. Every time the Vikings are on the gridiron, read about it in the Humboldt Chronicle. The Humboldt Chronicle, serving the home of the West Tennessee Strawberry Festival since 1886.
Like your Vikings, One Tennessee is homegrown Humboldt, providing best-in-class internet at the best prices in town. One Tennessee can offer you speeds of up to 1 gigabyte with powerful, secure whole-home Wi-Fi at the price point that works for you. One Tennessee offers Viking families the best way to connect to the entertainment, information, and communication that matters the most. Visit onetennessee.com to learn more. Welcome back. Here comes Lausanne, and they're going to throw it left side. Got it complete. He's going to get stopped. But I'll tell you what, George, that was a pretty good completion there on first down. And so I'm going to keep that zoomed out just from the angle that we are at, folks. It's just hard to get that zoomed in there without having a pole in the way. Not the first quarter that anybody wanted, for sure, as far as a Viking fan.
Sorry. That pass is in. Oh, pretty pass.
He got it.
He catches that.
Touchdown.
End zone. Touchdown, Lausanne.
All right, so Lausanne now adding 6 more points, and we are in the second quarter. Let me change that here. In the second quarter, and Lausanne now up 27-0, 11:28 remaining here in this first half. So just 32 seconds in, and they've already got 6 points. Let's see if the extra point is good, and I'll tell you what, George, we'll probably keep it right here. Wait a minute. It's good. So, new score. Your Vikings trail the Lynx 28-0. George, have you ever seen a team with a lynx as their mascot?
Yes, I have.
All right.
NBA. WNBA.
Now.
WNBA.
You're cheating.
I'm sorry. Yeah, this is not a high school team. Definitely not anything on the high school level, but these Lynx they're a pretty good football team.
Yes, they are. After one quarter, we trailed 21-0, 32 seconds into this half, and they've already put 6 more on. So we'll try to keep that zoomed in where we don't have us kind of in a glare there. New score, 28-0. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. We will go through all of those sponsors here in just a little bit. I want to make sure and mention all of the ones because there's some of them that have yet to come and record their commercial. I don't know if they're just scared to put their voice on the radio. I don't mind to record it, but I'm not getting much feedback from them. So we'll try our best to get as many of them read tonight as we can. Appreciate you joining us on this Friday night, and we're getting ready for it. Went into the end zone, so that will be another touchback, and your Vikings starting at the 20, which has been, I don't know, have we had one kickoff not go into the end zone tonight for Lausanne?
No, we haven't. We've had 4 to be punted into the end zone by the Lynx. So, hey, they're displaying their kicking game as well, aren't they?
A great kicking team.
Yes,
hey, we got a scoring update from the Milan area. Milan is down 8-6 tonight to Huntington, aren't they? Are they playing Huntington tonight?
Yeah, they're playing Huntington.
All right.
At Milan.
All right. Here we go. Quarterback for your Vikings is Kylan Johnson. He gets his call from the sideline, and let's see what happens here. 1st and 10. He's back to pass, and he's going to throw it. He's got a deep ball. Incomplete.
Incomplete to Kendrick Taylor.
Yeah, looks like that's going to be – is that number 14?
That's number 14,
All right.
Kendrick Taylor.
There we go. Kendrick Taylor going up for the grab. Just couldn't make things happen. But he was close. It wasn't really just majorly overthrown there, George. Not a bad pass, just very well defended by Lausanne.
I think they've got us figured out on that. We're going to have to kind of see what we can do to mix that play up. We've had success on it one time, and it was a penalty call and marched us down the field on that third drive. We had had that penalty call, and it marched us down the field pretty good. But since then, I think they have adjusted.
All right, here we go. Back to pass again. Going to throw it short. We complete it this time, and he'll gain a little bit.
Couple?
Yeah, get a little bit of yardage there. And it'll bring up 3rd down and long. 3rd down and long here, as they are only out to their own 24. We do have to get it out to the 30-yard line. So that brings up 3rd and 6. Going to go into that gun again. We do have that tailback kind of behind us. Not really a gun per se, but got 3 wideouts on the left, 1 to the right. Here we go. Going to throw it this time short. And he got right at the line to gain. I think he got the first down.
They're going to be generous on the spot.
Gave us the 31, so that is a first down, Humboldt Vikings.
First down, Humboldt. Good job, Vikings.
That's right. All right, breaking that huddle
Hodge
fast.
with that completion.
That's a big catch.
Big catch
Big
by
catch.
Mr. Hodge.
All right, so now they're breaking the huddle. I thought they broke the huddle earlier when they just moved from hash mark to hash mark. Here we go. Going to be another pass play. And he's throwing deep, taking the deep shot. And it's intercepted. No, he knocked it away.
Dropped it. He knocked it away.
Wow.
I think Keaton Johnson, he decided once that ball was up there and there was no way he could get it, he decided to start playing defense, which was pretty smart on his
Yes, it was.
on his behalf. So good job on that defensive knockaway, because that looked like it could have been an interception.
Yeah, it could have been.
Yep.
Wow. 28-0 your score right now as we are in Lausanne, and 9:51 remaining in the first half. I don't think we're going to have that long of a halftime tonight, folks. I'm just going to tell you, I don't think they're going to keep us waiting for the second half very long. It's already 7:30. Here we go. Back to pass. He's going to be flushed out of the pocket, and he's going to throw it.
Incomplete.
Oh, man, incomplete pass. You can see how that all went down there as he kind of got flushed out. He really couldn't stand in that pocket to throw that pass. You can see it here. Somebody came right up the middle, actually from that right side of the line, left side of the line, and he tries to throw it, but he was throwing it off that back foot.
Yeah, and he was throwing across his body, so that was lucky on that play.
So it's going to bring up 3rd and 10 from the 31. You need to make something happen here. We've had a lot of 3rd and longs tonight, George, and that doesn't bode well for most teams.
Not good for us, but hey, we've survived a couple. So
we have. Let's see what we can do here.
Let's see what happens.
All right, Kylan Johnson. He's back to pass again. He's in trouble. Going to throw it.
Oh,
wow.
Ball
So
tipped away
close.
once again by Lausanne.
So close. We're going to have to come out and punt there.
Yeah.
I want you to see that play, though. That was a nice play. It was right about where that pole's at.
Yeah.
But he got it off in time,
little
but he
time.
had that pressure there coming in behind him. But there was 3 defenders there.
Yeah,
Not a
that's
wise
great.
decision to throw it right there.
Once again, we come away lucky there. But I'll tell you, our offensive line is doing a pretty good job.
They are. Yeah.
They are doing a pretty good job of keeping those guys away from our quarterback. So,
You know, Ted Martin has a point, too. He was talking about, he said, throw short. They're sending that extra rusher every time. And I know I was going to bring up Colin's comment. Let's get through this punt, and we'll just keep it here, and I'll mention some things here. There's a punt, and it's going to roll. And the Vikings are going to touch that at about the
38-yard line.
Let's keep it right here. Colin said, keep slinging that ball. It's worked all year, outmatched tonight, but exciting plays correctly is key to stay in this game tonight, and I agree with that.
Absolutely.
I agree with that a lot. 28-0, second quarter, 9 minutes, 22 seconds remaining. Lynx are going to get the ball back with that lead, and appreciate all those joining us online tonight. Mr. Wardlow said, why are we throwing bombs every play? Throw it underneath. That is true. Throw it short, Mr. Wardlow says, and they're sending that extra rusher. It's a no-brainer. It's been a rough quarter. Ted Martin says we got some stops on the D, but it's been a rough first quarter. Here we go. We're in that second quarter. He's going to run it out of bounds. He's going to get the first down. He gets it all the way out to the Viking 45-yard line, maybe the 44.
45. Yeah, that number 8, boy, he is a player.
Sure is.
He gets up and down, though. He hits those holes and gets up and down that field with ease. So having a hard time stopping that young man.
He's back to pass himself. He's going to throw it. It's going to be down. Oh, it's complete. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Lausanne. Yeah, they called that a touchdown. Let me zoom that back out here, and it's another 6 points. They're celebrating like they just won the Super Bowl, but it was a nice play. Very nice play. I do agree, though. I think the short game on offense is going to work. If they keep sending that blitzer, just recognize where the blitz is coming from.
Right.
And there should be somebody open. All right, here comes the kick. Kick is up, and it is good. And just like that, your Vikings find themselves down by 35. We will take a quick timeout. When we return. More of Viking football on Viking News on Demand.
Hello, Viking fans. Christine Warrington here, Humboldt High School graduate of the class of 1977. We need new leadership that's transparent, proactive, and visionary. A leader that will work for all 5 wards to make Humboldt not like it used to be, but better than it's ever been. Join me in the journey for change. Vote Warrington, Mayor of Humboldt, Tennessee, November 2nd. Paid for by supporters of Christine Warrington for Mayor.
Welcome back in, everybody, and we are trailing 35-0 here. They're getting ready to kick it back off to us again. So here we go. And he's approaching the ball. Here it is, and it's going to be another deep kick. And it's a touchback.
Touchback once again.
We got another touchback.
I tell you, this kicker, I would not hesitate to say he probably is one of the midfielders on the soccer team.
Yeah, I would believe that.
He's got good mechanics. He gets his head down. He bends that leg properly, and he punts that ball with accuracy and power.
Yes, he does.
Yes, he does. He is a excellent kicker. With the 5th ball he's kicked after scoring into the end zone.
Yeah. All right, Vikings back on offense. Again, I would like to see some of that underneath throws again. That's where our success has been for the most part, other than getting the 2 defensive pass interference calls. Here we go. Kylan Johnson, bad snap. Going to hand it off this time down that right side. Not fooling anybody. They're going to bring him down right there. And it'll bring up 2nd and long. But you got to run the ball to keep the team honest.
Yeah, you're right.
I mean, I know a lot of people would say, well, you're not getting anything. It could be setting something up later.
I hope so. Vikings going to go 2nd down.
Here we go. 2nd down and 10.
No gain on that last play.
Got back to the line of scrimmage, but nothing extra. Here we are. Quarterback's got it. Going to hand it off again. Right side. Same exact play. This time he doesn't get to the corner and he's going to lose a couple of yards there.
Yeah, that handoff was to Mike Jones, number 25 for the Vikings.
And that's going to back them up. They're going to be.
There was no gain there.
Well, they lost 2 yards. It's going to put them at the 28.
Yeah, he did not gain anything. Matter of fact, he was pushed backwards there before he was forced out of bounds.
That's right. 6:52 remaining in the first half. Clock is rolling here. We trail 35-0. One more score puts us into running clock.
Yes, it does. We want to try to put some points on the
That's
board.
right.
Vikings.
Let's get something going here. Quarterback takes the ball. And
he's hit in the backfield again.
Yeah, he handed it off. Looks like, to Jones.
Yep.
And that'll be another loss. That defense knew the play, sniffed it out, And it's going to bring up 4th down and long, and your punter's going to have to come back out on this field as we trail 35-0. Now, let's talk about how this game was scheduled, George. We've never played Lausanne before.
Right.
Let's kind of give a little bit of the history here. Some people sitting at home might say,
yeah,
well, why are we even
we're
here?
over our heads, and why are we here? What happened? We did not have a full schedule going into our season, so we make contact and put our games out there on the portal.
Yeah.
It all has to line up, guys. Teams have to have the same open dates. And,
yes.
Of course, this was when we were doing this scheduling, it was about 19 teams in the state of Tennessee that did not have a full schedule.
Yeah.
That could be for any number of reasons, but on our behalf, we had 2 teams that chose not to play us again this year. Those were Scotts Hill and South Fulton. South Fulton had an actual they had a great reason for not playing us. They moved conferences in the redistricting.
Yes.
And that allowed them not to play us.
Handoff right side, got it out to the 30. He's going to bounce it back in, makes 2 men miss, but he does get brought down. Good tackle there by Kylan Johnson.
Yeah, Kylan got him right there as he cut back. He was going to the house again.
He sure was. Look back at this because it was quite a save there by Kylan as he hits that corner, and if Kylan doesn't get him, he's going to the house.
Right. But
All
yeah,
right.
Seth, back to the scheduling of this game. They made contact with Coach Pettigrew, and one thing I don't do, I do not schedule.
Okay.
My coach's schedule, that is something that I feel is within their job description that they have the freedom to do.
Sure.
And this was a game that we scheduled, and I just make the arrangements and get everything lined up. But our coaches actually look at who they want to play, and
Sure.
We did need to fill our schedule. As you already know, we've missed a week as well.
Yes, and we got another
week, and we got another bye week before we play Trenton.
That's right.
So we're the scheduling is not. It's a. Let me see how I want to put this.
Well, you had a coaching
It's
change.
a method behind the madness. It's
Yeah.
just not something that helter-skelter that we're doing.
Yes.
It's not
Yes.
something that we do. We take lightly when we do schedule, but
Right.
You know, getting these teams. We've been on the road twice this year, and the competition you're seeing. We went to Grace Christian Academy in Franklin, and now to Memphis here with Lausanne. These are some powerhouse programs that we don't normally get to play, but simply because of scheduling, there are not a whole lot of options.
Well, let me say this as well. This is also good because I'm hearing there are some scouts that are going to be here tonight.
Right.
And so that gives your players a chance to be seen by those scouts as he runs it right there into the end zone. That's going to be another touchdown.
They may get this one called back.
Okay.
I see a little laundry, and I'm hoping there was a hold on Casey
All right.
Curry
All right. We're waiting to see what that call could be.
against Lausanne.
All
If that
right.
is, that will nullify that. Yes, it is. That's coming back. That's
sure
a holding
is.
on the links.
All right.
Yeah, that wasn't hard to see from my vantage point here. Casey was held, and, you know, he could have stopped number 8 from getting, his 3rd or 4th touchdown.
Yeah.
So we're going to start this one from scrimmage once again.
All right. That quarterback's got a good arm on him.
He does.
Here we go. Handoff. He's going to run it and get stopped.
Finally brought down at about the 4 there.
I see number 78, Stephon Shivers,
Yes.
in on the tackle.
Tackled by Mr. Shivers there.
He's having a solid night so far tonight on that defensive side
Been
of the
in
ball.
on several plays.
He sure has. There's going to be another handoff. This time he's going to try to run it in,
Yeah,
and he
he's-
does. He
he's
got
in.
it in. I'll let you see that play again as that is another touchdown for the Lynx. They are jumping out to a 41-0 lead. Look at that touchdown run right there. Hands it off. He bounces it to the right side. Wide open, goes untouched into the end zone. And just like that, your Lynx now lead 41-0. Let's see about the extra point. I have no doubt the young man is, unless we can get through that line and get a block, he's pretty accurate. And it's up, it's away, and it is good. 42-0 your score. We'll return here in just one moment. You're watching Viking football on Viking News on Demand.
Hey Vikings fans, this is Ted Martin, former Humboldt Vikings quarterback and class of 93 graduate. When me and my fellow classmates want to follow Viking sports, we watch Viking News on Demand. In addition to live streaming of games, there are also plenty of specialty shows that keep us all involved in our alma mater. On behalf of the class of 1993, go Vikings!
All right, so we have 3 minutes, 50 seconds remaining in this first half, George. That should start running clock here as they've went up 42-0.
Yeah.
I would say it would start on this next offensive drive, correct?
I agree. That's what should be happening.
All right. So, here we go. They're lined up. I hear fans cheering, band banging on the drums. Is it going to be another touchback?
Yeah,
yes, it is.
It is, number 6.
There it is. Touchback. So 42-0. I'm going to pull back up these comments. Let's look back here and see if there's anything else coming in. I don't see anything else coming in on the comments, so we'll just hang it right here. Offense is going to start at the 20-yard line, and let's go right back over there to where they're at. You've got 3:39 now remaining, and it is running clock. So you got to get on something and get it going quick here. It's going to get away from you. All right. Taking a lot of time off this clock. He's back to pass. He's going to throw it. It's complete, far side. He's going to get brought down at the 25. Gain of 5. Second down and 5. Sorry about that, folks. Second down and 5 coming up here. Oh, they said incomplete pass.
Really?
Wait a minute. No. I'm watching the wrong judge here.
Okay,
He was giving the signal. I was going to say, that's not incomplete. I was about to get upset. Now. All right, so second and 5 from the 25. Now we're under 3 minutes remaining. Kylan Johnson waiting for his center. Now he's going to start barking out orders. Gets his snap. He's back to pass. He's looking, throw. And, that was dangerous.
That ball
he got
was
it.
Intercepted.
He got it. I'll show you that play. You got to see it. You can't let that ball get tipped like that.
Yeah,
it was a dangerous pass.
This. I think we did have a receiver open there in the middle.
Watch this. He throws it. Defender tips it up in the air, and that is a great catch.
Yeah.
Unfortunate that he was right there at the right spot at the right time. And your Vikings will have to go back on defense without much rest. 2 minutes, 35 seconds remaining in this first half. 42-0 is your score. And it is going to be running clock, but it always stops for the change of possession. However, they have just now started the time, and we're under 2.5 minutes. So they're doing a good job. I will say this, George. The people running the clock tonight are doing a great job paying attention, knowing the rules of the game.
Yes, they are. We want to commend the clock crew here. Oh, he got
away from
play.
Yeah, got away from us there. He's down inside the 10. Did he get in? He dove for the pylon, waiting on the call.
Don't think he got in.
They're going to say he's out at the 2 or 3 yard line.
Yep. Looks like the 3.
Wow, what a play. He was trying to go out of bounds. Actually, he was trying to reach for the pylon.
Yeah.
Normally, that would stop the clock because he went out of bounds. However, we are in running clock. It's 42-0. And Viking defense just trying to keep him out of the end zone here. Here we go. Back to pass. He's going to throw it. Corner. What a throw. Touchdown, Lausanne. George, look at that pass. Oh, my goodness.
Nice pass.
You got to watch this here. Hopefully I got it on camera. I think I did. What a pass. Back corner of the end zone.
And he keeps both feet in, and that's number 3 for us. That is McCurry. He was just defended well. He was defended well. The kid just made a good play.
Kick is up.
And good.
And he makes another. 49-0. And so, George, I tell you what let's do. We're going to watch we're going to keep it right here, and then we'll send it to a commercial break at halftime. How about that? We got some folks saying, come on, Vikings. Branches are watching from Humboldt. Do you remember Selena?
I do.
Yeah, Selena graduated from Humboldt. That's her family that's watching tonight.
Thank you for your support and watching.
Yeah, actually, Selena and Ashley both graduated from Humboldt High School.
Exactly. I do know the Branches.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, Ashley teaches, I think, in the Humboldt school system.
She is a teacher. Let me see. She was. I think it's at Stigall. I'm pretty sure, Ashley. If I'm not correct on that,
I think you're right.
I kind of got a lot going on in Humboldt City Schools, but hey, we appreciate your support. I know want to see a better outcome, but hey, we're fighting and we're going to continue fighting. So
that's right. Appreciate you joining us tonight. 49-0, 1 minute 30 seconds remaining in this first half. Sharing is caring, folks. And I said it earlier, some people jumped on our feed, and I hope I was not misunderstood or taken wrong tonight, but some people jumped on our post about the game tonight and started commenting on the NFHS network going to be broadcasting this game tonight. Mm-hmm. And I just said, hey, you know what? The NFHS network does not support the local businesses in Humboldt. Right. And we're giving back to our community. So always remember that. Share this broadcast. Because we are making sure that we support those that are supporting Viking athletics, and all the proceeds. I do not get anything from Viking News on Demand. We basically put all that money right back into the school system.
You do.
And Viking Booster Club makes sure and puts that in if the kids need cleats, if we need new equipment, whatever our needs are at that moment. The Viking Booster Club assesses those needs and puts the money right back into the program. So when you support Viking News on Demand, you're supporting Humboldt City Schools.
Yeah, exactly.
So we want to make sure mention that tonight as well. Vikings are back on offense. 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Kylan Johnson was waiting on an extra receiver. That's going to be number 4. That is Malik Wade. Had to rush out onto the field. Now they're going to bring a man in motion right side. They're going to hand it off. It's going to be a reverse. He is running. Did he get to the corner? He did.
Yeah, he did.
He did, and he's trying to run out of bounds, but it's not going to stop the clock. Clock's going to keep running. Is that going to be your last play of the first half?
We'll have to get there pretty quick if we want to get another play.
All right, so they are clarifying Ashley is at Stigall. So,
all right, thank you, Ashley. I appreciate that and appreciate you watching. As I said, have a lot going on and have to remember these things. So I'll do my homework, but very supportive, very good teacher here at Stigall in our school district, Miss Ashley Brents, and got a great big heart for the students that she teaches and sees every day. So we appreciate your support, young lady.
Not sure what's taking place here, George, as the refs have stopped the clock and are talking out there. Was there a flag on the play?
I think there may be something regarding the play that went out of bounds. Maybe a sideline. Yeah, maybe a sideline penalty on them. Let's just see. You know, the football team has to stay back from the playing field a certain distance. So we may have breached that contract.
Tough one there. So that'll back them up. Any kind of game you had, and the clock is running.
Looks like the clock's gonna run out on us, and halftime, folks.
Yep, it's at the half. We trail 49-0. Let's take an extra long time out here, George, and we will come back, folks. And when we do, it's going to be more of Viking News on Demand coverage of your Humboldt Vikings as we have traveled 88 miles one way tonight to take on the Lausanne Lynx. Yes, you heard it right. The Lynx. We'll be right back.
Family and friends make life worth living. That's why at Baskerville Funeral Home, we celebrate family and friends every day. I am Chancellor Baskerville. My family is here for your family in times of need. Folks, yesterday is gone, today is almost over, and tomorrow isn't promised. So when your family and friends take their last breath, the world stops for you and us. We are available 24 hours a day. We use the latest technology along with good old-fashioned family values, common sense, and compassion. Chester, Donald, or myself are here for you and your family in your time of need. We are Baskerville Funeral Home, Directors of Distinction.
Hi, I'm Chester of Baskerville Funeral Home. We really do love the families we serve in West Tennessee, and it's an honor and privilege to take care of your loved ones. At Baskerville Funeral Home, we're committed to caring and sincere service. And again, thank you.
Searching for a house can be difficult, but searching for a mortgage loan is easy. Take the express lane to home ownership with Centennial Bank's Express Mortgage. Stop by your local branch to speak with one of our lenders today. Centennial Bank, locally owned and operated since 1916. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hello, Viking fans. Christine Warrington here, Humboldt High School graduate of the class of 1977. We need new leadership that's transparent, proactive, and visionary. A leader that will work for all 5 wards to make Humboldt not like it used to be, but better than it's ever been. Join me in the journey for change. Vote Warrington, Mayor of Humboldt, Tennessee, November 2nd. Paid for by supporters of Christine Warrington for Mayor.
Hey Vikings fans, this is Ted Martin, former Humboldt Vikings quarterback and class of 93 graduate. When me and my fellow classmates want to follow Viking sports, we watch Viking News on Demand. In addition to live streaming of games, there are also plenty of specialty shows that keep us all involved in our alma mater. On behalf of the class of 1993, go Vikings!
Touchdown Vikings! The Humboldt Chronicle wishes you a great season this year. The words hot off the press is, tear the house down. The Humboldt Chronicle is committed to excellence and passionate to bring you the latest local news, published weekly in print and online. Don't forget to get your copy or subscribe today. Every time the Vikings are on the gridiron, read about it in the Humboldt Chronicle. The Humboldt Chronicle, serving the home of the West Tennessee Strawberry Festival since 1886.
Your career starts now at Tyson Foods in Humboldt.
I've been here less than 8 months and I've been promoted 3 times.
Young people want to work. They want to work here.
Just a brand new start, plus I'm 10 minutes from my house.
I came from a rotational shift, and so now I'm on a solid shift, so I'm able to be at home with my kids more.
I like my hours because I work days and I'm able to get off and do things with my kids.
They give you your time off, and that's what I love about it. And when you're off, you're off. Don't worry about work. Spend time with your family.
I just think it's a great place to work. I mean, I just like it here. It feels like home to me.
My goal is to be an automation tech one day. They deal with PLC programming and high-tech stuff, but like I said, they got the equipment here to teach you. Guys that'll answer your questions when you're curious about it, teach you what you want to know. Everybody here seems to want to help each other out.
Tyson offers competitive wages, company matching 401k, stock purchase plans, and excellent health insurance. Your career starts now at Tyson Foods in Humboldt. Tyson Foods is an equal opportunity employer. Vets disability.
Oh my goodness. I have an update, and you are not going to believe this. Lake County is beating Peabody 6-3 at, I want to say, in the second quarter. Dresden leads 35-0 over South Fulton. Milan trails Huntington 27-12 down in Milan right now. Halftime, and we're going to have running clock in the second half. Your Vikings trail 49-0. Huntington, leading over 21-12 at half. Okay, so it's 21-12 at the half. And it's 2:34 left in the second quarter with the 6-3 Lake County leading. And, George, that one really surprises me. I'm really shocked. So I'm very shocked on that one. We've got 9 minutes, 40 seconds.
That one surprises me as well.
But good job for them. I mean, they played well. I didn't feel like we were as outmatched, against Lake County.
We weren't. We
just really hurt ourselves.
We just had a bad game. I'll be honest with you. We could not do anything right. With this game, Seth, you gotta take pride in your possessions.
Hey, here's another one. Let me pull up who they were playing because I missed this. Let me see if I can find it because I'm in a group where we guess games, and so let's see here. I'm trying to find it because it's a lot of people in that group. Union City is tied at 14 with Ripley. There it is. So that's a good game down there.
Yeah, that seems to be a pretty good game there.
Ripley's having a very good season too. McKenzie leads West Carroll 27-7 in the second quarter. Okay. Now, I can see that.
I can. That's no surprise.
So, big night though. I still that really floors me about Trenton and Lake County.
Yeah, that's
a shocker of the night, and it's not over now.
Exactly, Trenton is a machine. Now they'll make the proper adjustments. That'll be a fantastic finish, I'm sure. But when you go to Lake County, you better be prepared to play. That's a hard place to play.
Now, did I see that young lady still out there last week?
You
did. 2 weeks ago.
I
thought she was still playing. Yeah,
she is,
and that's something you don't see every day as well.
Right.
And so, if you have any scores, you can comment them in the comment box. And I see. Let's see. Latrice Cannon says, "Let's go Vikings. Let's go big. Let's go big, baby." Mr. Shivers, Mom's cheering for you all the way in Jackson. Bessie Hunt gives a "Come on Vikings." Catavius Justice, "Come on Humboldt." Catavius Justice plays on that junior high team.
Yeah, glad to hear Catavius rooting those Vikings on. Good job, Catavius.
Yeah, and let's talk about, George, the game that was canceled last night. Why don't we talk about that? Because that was something that was out of your control. I'll let you kind of talk about that. Junior high had a game scheduled. It was going to be in Humboldt last night.
Yeah, it was going to be in Humboldt. It was going to be versus Lake County, and I got the call Thursday night. About 7:30, 7:35, the AD there, Mr. Gerald Prince, called me, and due to some quarantine issues that they were having on the junior high team, along with some key injuries, their kids were not able to play us and come down and make that travel. So that game went to no contest with the Vikings on the winning end of that, since it was no contest. And that game is going to be tough to reschedule because, as you know, we're getting into other schools' fall break.
Yes.
And we're going to probably resume that same game and schedule next year and hope to get a better date on that one.
Yeah.
Because they are in our district.
Okay.
They are in our region. They are in our region. In middle school, it's called an area. In high school, it's called the region when you're dealing with football.
Yes.
So it's the likes of Lake County, Humboldt, Halls.
Yeah.
And those are only 3 1A in our middle school athletic association area, along with 2A schools are Northview and Three Oaks. Those are our area, and we definitely have the advantage in 1A, which will allow us to play the winner of those 2 schools for the conference championship. On the 2A side of things with Northview and Three Oaks. So we'll be giving fans more information about our middle school team, junior high team as things develop nearing the end of our season.
Sure.
So we are looking forward to that and seeing those junior Vikings hopefully get in that conference championship and bring home a championship.
I'm pulling up this Vikings schedule right now so that we can see this. Junior Vikings are now going to take on JCS, and that will be a home game that is this coming Thursday night, the 30th.
Actually, that game has been canceled as well. So let me talk to you about this.
Let's talk now.
This junior high, this just said, let's talk now. This junior high schedule has almost just come to a complete adjustment.
Goodness.
We are looking at JCS, who was originally on the schedule, and we received a call about 2 weeks ago and have been scrambling to get a team to play us. And that's our 8th grade night.
Yeah.
But that's also happening. That game has been moved. So what you're looking at is a readjusted schedule. That game was moved originally to October the 7th.
Okay, so the JCS game is moved.
Yes, the
Okay, so that's
JCS
gonna be
game is moved
So
to
do we have a game
October the
coming up this
7th,
week?
which is not on your schedule.
Yeah.
We do have a game coming up this Thursday.
Okay.
It's at Northview.
Okay, yes.
It's at Northview.
Yes, I remember that now. That was a game that was supposed to have been our first game of the year.
Exactly, and they were quarantined with COVID, so
Yes,
that
they
did
were.
not happen as well. So all the implications of games being played on the front end that we missed, we're having to adjust on the back end, and I tell you, it's getting pretty difficult to get these last couple of games in. Lake County is a district, area game, and Northview is an area game.
So this will be a big game.
This will be a big game. This will be to see how the standings are. Of course, we've won every game in our area. We've beaten Halls.
Yeah.
We've didn't play Lake County. We beat Three Oaks.
Okay.
And we'll have to play Northview. So that'll be a big game for us. At games coming up Thursday.
Well, I'm glad we brought that up. Cause,
and we're getting that information out. Of course, we're trying to finagle to that game is away.
Okay.
So that actually takes away our 8th grade home game that's originally scheduled with JCS. That was a blow to our kids. That's a blow to our schedule.
Yeah.
And but when administration decides that the kids will not be playing due to fall break, that's what we have to go by.
Sure.
And, it's unfortunate on our behalf, but nevertheless, that is a decision that they have made. So.
All right. Hey, I got some more scores coming up here, George. You're going to be blown away. You ready for this one?
Oh, boy. Let's hear them.
Gleason over Greenfield, 14-0 at the half.
Really?
USJ over Jackson Christian, 28-10 at the half.
Wow.
36 seconds left in the half. Trenton scores but misses the extra point. Sloppy play tonight is what I'm hearing by your Peabody Golden Tide. They now lead, however, 9-6.
Gotcha.
Michael Odom just posted on Twitter, missed a field goal at halftime. Henry County leads South Gibson 3-0. Hornets are missing multiple starters tonight, and so they might take a loss. Westview leads Southside 28-0 at the half.
Wow.
Which doesn't surprise me because Westview's got that quarterback that's an Alabama
He's an
commit.
Alabama commit. You're exactly right.
So
quite a player there.
Man, I mean, there's just so many upsets that are happening right now at half. Now, that doesn't mean that's how everything's going to end.
Exactly.
But I look forward to listening to the Victory 93.7 tonight
Yeah,
coming
me
home.
too.
They have an app. Did you know that?
I did not.
You need to download the app because
Sure.
while you're out of their listening range tonight, coming back, you can Bluetooth that thing into your car.
Look at you.
And listen to Stevie Ray Heyman, and actually it'll be Mr. Cood, Robin Cood will be doing
Robin
that sports
tonight.
beat
Okay,
tonight,
great.
and the Sports Board show, and they'll be giving you all those scores. And right now we are 49-0 here in Lausanne. 1 minute remaining in this halftime. It will be running clock. They're about to start the warm-ups, which they'll give us another 3 minutes before the warm-ups. So let's take a timeout. We've been talking almost this entire halftime. Let's take a timeout ourselves. We will be right back. Second half underway. Coming up next.
Family and friends make life worth living. That's why at Baskerville Funeral Home, we celebrate family and friends every day. I am Chancellor Baskerville. My family is here for your family in times of need. Folks, yesterday is gone, today is almost over, and tomorrow isn't promised. So when your family and friends take their last breath, the world stops for you and us. We are available 24 hours a day. We use the latest technology along with good old-fashioned family values, common sense, and compassion. Chester, Donald, or myself are here for you and your family in your time of need. We are Baskerville Funeral Home, Directors of Distinction.
Hi, I'm Chester of Baskerville Funeral Home. We really do love the families we serve in West Tennessee, and it's an honor and privilege to take care of your loved ones. At Baskerville Funeral Home, we're committed to caring and sincere service. And again, thank you.
Searching for a house can be difficult, but searching for a mortgage loan is easy. Take the express lane to home ownership with Centennial Bank's Express Mortgage. Stop by your local branch to speak with one of our lenders today. Centennial Bank, locally owned and operated since 1916. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hello, Viking fans. Christine Warrington here, Humboldt High School graduate of the class of 1977. We need new leadership that's transparent, proactive, and visionary. A leader that will work for all 5 wards to make Humboldt not like it used to be, but better than it's ever been. Join me in the journey for change. Vote Warrington, Mayor of Humboldt, Tennessee, November 2nd. Paid for by supporters of Christine Warrington for Mayor.
Hey Vikings fans, this is Ted Martin, former Humboldt Vikings quarterback and class of 93 graduate. When me and my fellow classmates want to follow Viking sports, we watch Viking News on Demand. In addition to live streaming of games, there are also plenty of specialty shows that keep us all involved in our alma mater. On behalf of the class of 1993, go Vikings!
Touchdown Vikings! The Humboldt Chronicle wishes you a great season this year. The words hot off the press is tear the house down. The Humboldt Chronicle is committed to excellence and passionate to bring you the latest local news, published weekly in print and online. Don't forget to get your copy or subscribe today. Every time the Vikings are on the gridiron, read about it in the Humboldt Chronicle. The Humboldt Chronicle, serving the home of the West Tennessee Strawberry Festival since 1886.
Your career starts now at Tyson Foods in Humboldt.
I've been here less than 8 months and I've been promoted 3 times.
Young people want to work. They want to work here.
Just a brand new start, plus I'm 10 minutes from my house.
I came from a rotational shift, and so now I'm on a solid shift, so I'm able to be at home with my kids more.
I like my hours because I work days and I'm able to get off and do things with my kids.
They give you your time off, and that's what I love about it. And when you're off, you're off. Don't worry about work. Spend time with your family.
I just think it's a great place to work. I mean, I just like it here. It feels like home to me.
My goal is to be an automation tech one day. They deal with PLC programming and high-tech stuff, but like I said, they got the equipment here to teach you. Guys that answer your questions when you're curious about it, teach you what you want to know. Everybody here seems to want to help each other out.
Tyson offers competitive wages, company matching 401k, stock purchase plans, and excellent health insurance. Your career starts now at Tyson Foods in Humboldt. Tyson Foods is an equal opportunity employer. Vets disability.
All right, I showed it there on your screen. Looks like Coach Pettigrew is talking with the refs now, and also looks like the other coach has been out there talking also. I'm expecting a shorter second half on the clock. Okay, it's pretty obvious, this team is on a different level. When you talk enrollment, I would like to see enrollment numbers. I would wonder if they might not even be a little bit bigger than we are, school-wise, as far as people. Facilities are unreal. Hey, it's not going to be. 12 minutes is what I'm seeing on the clock, so we'll wait and see if they make any kind of changes there. But looks like maybe – I thought that might have been what they were talking about. They may have been talking something completely different.
Yeah, we'll see. I kind of think that they might do something to adjust this time because Coach at Lausanne, I spoke with him actually too before the game, and he's a classy guy. So we'll see how he handles this.
Yeah,
and I know he sees the advantage, and I'm thinking that he'll show the integrity needed to just keep us in a good space.
Yeah.
For us as high school athletes. So I appreciate that.
Here we go. It's going to be another kick. Is it going to be through the end zone? Yes, sir.
You guessed it.
There it is.
So this will be the first drive of the third quarter, Seth.
That's right. First drive of the third quarter. 49-0 is your score. Now we're going to go ahead and put that score right back up there with the third quarter right there on your screen. Appreciate you joining us tonight. And somebody put long ride home. I really don't know that it's going to be that long of a ride home, to be honest with you. I think everybody kind of came into this game understanding we wanted a good showing, but understanding that this could happen right here. This is not a surprise. And I don't know that it's really an indicator on your Vikings, to be honest with you.
Well, it's definitely another level of football we're playing tonight in Lausanne. So I just like to keep it positive and let our team continue to do what we can do to just keep this game playing the game the correct way, showing good sportsmanship, working on things that we need to work on, because it'll pay off.
That's exactly right. That'll be a gain of about 3 right there.
Gain of 3 for Mike Jones.
Big run right there. All right. 2nd and 7. Kylan Johnson's got his play. Here we go. That's going to be another handoff. Jones making the first man miss, pushing his way out near the 25. That's a pretty good run right there, George.
I thought he should have hit that hole. He had a hole open there. On that left side, but he kind of darted to the right and run into a pack of lynx there.
So that'll be another gain of about 2. Brings up 3rd and 5. That is a good 3rd down. It's a manageable 3rd down.
It is.
It's better than 3rd and 10, 3rd and 15.
Yeah, exactly.
That's where we've been most of the night tonight. So seeing some good things there. Makes you wonder if we're not seeing maybe some backup players on that defensive line. I mean, they're getting some push still, so maybe not quite yet. Kylan Johnson, back to pass. He's going to be flushed out. He's in trouble. Deep ball thrown.
That's a catch.
Incomplete.
No,
he did catch. Did he catch it?
Almost.
Oh, man, they're going to mark it as incomplete.
Yes, it is. Incomplete. That was Jakari McCurry.
It happened right behind that pole. I couldn't see it.
Just let it slip out of his hands. He had it going down and could not maintain control. So that brings up
4th down.
4th down and 5. Let's see what the Vikings. We're punting.
You're punting.
Definitely punting.
Clock is going to run the entire second half. 49-0 right now is your score here in the 3rd quarter. Vikings are set back out to punt as they took the deep ball, and I think was it the ground that pushed the ball out? Could you tell?
I think he was fumbling the ball and didn't get control as he hit the ground. So when he did hit the ground, it popped out. So pretty difficult.
There's going to be a kick. It's going to roll inside the 40, down inside the 35, and looks like it's going to stop at the 32.
Yes.
So your Vikings go back on defense. Back on defense here as they will start. They're not even going to stop the clock. They're just going to keep letting it roll. They have been stopping it between possessions, but I think now they're just going to let it roll. So maybe that was what the conversation was about. We're just going to keep that clock running.
I don't see any of the big-timers in this game that was in the first half as well for Lausanne. Looking at number 8, I think he's on the sideline.
Let's see if these Vikings maybe can capitalize here.
A different quarterback in the game also.
Yes.
So we see what happens.
I think they're going to run it. Back, there it is. Run play up the middle. Good job by your Vikings wrapping him up there. I see Mr. number 73. Is that David Willis?
That is David Willis on a tackle. Good job, Mr. Willis. Great kid.
Yes.
Comes out every day, comes to practice, puts in 110%. Proud of that young man. That's Mr. David Willis. He's a senior this year. So.
All right, and he has played all of his high school, hasn't he?
He has. Every bit of it.
He's battled through some tough years.
He has, and he's come a long way and has maintained that positive attitude all 4 years.
Here we go. Going to be another handoff. Defense was there, just couldn't get him.
Now
they got him down. Shivers got him on that one.
Stefan Shivers on that tackle.
And it's going to bring up 3rd and 8. Again, you can tell it's a different team in right now, but I like how I think now we're going to be a little bit more evenly matched, George, in the sense that the size of the players are even about the same when you look at this.
Right. You're exactly right.
It's not going to take long for quarters to run because, again, they're running this clock constantly consistently right now. It does bring up 3rd and 3. I think you're going to get another run here.
Looks like it's set up for a run, doesn't it?
Yep. Here he goes. Left side. He's got room. Got the first down and more. Crosses midfield. Going to get brought down from behind by number 2.
Ty Hodge with that tackle from behind.
All right.
It's a good tackle by Mr. Hodge there. Not afraid to get in there and tackle. He's probably not your biggest kid out there, but he does get in there and shows a little grit and
yes, sir.
Make sure that tackle is done and looking good on that tackle, Ty Hodge.
That's going to get him on down to the Viking 46. We got 5:45 remaining in this third quarter. Lausanne leads 49-0. Going to be another handoff. This time he's going to get. Oh, David Willis had his hands on him, couldn't bring him down. Gets down into the 45.
I think Shivers did though.
Yeah, I think. That's going to be number 11. That tackle was made by number 11, and that is what, Curry?
Casey? Yeah, it's Casey Curry.
All right. So the gain of 3, 2nd and 7. I love how these Vikings are still fighting, though, and playing well as far as with effort. And they were back in the backfield on that one, just couldn't bring him down. Willis got his hands on him. Oh, look at that. He's going to be met right at the 45. I see number 73, Mr. Willis. I see number 56 in on that play as well.
Yeah,
that is
Nakari
Williams.
On the end on that play.
That's right. So that's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
I have completely messed this drive up.
That's okay. No, that's all right.
So I know this is the 6th play from scrimmage. I do know that.
That's all right. These games are hard to cover when you're writing articles.
Yeah,
they're hard to cover because you want to name kids.
You do.
You want to spin it positive in any way that you can.
Right.
When you're getting beat 49-0, running clock in the second half, there may not be much to say about a second half, you know?
Right.
All right, high snap. Quarterback's going to have to keep it. No, he hands it off. They make kind of an audible there. Look at that. Wow. Extra stuff going on. Number 20 for your Vikings is getting pushed away, and also number 15. You don't want anything silly to happen here.
Nothing silly on our behalf. It's not necessary. That's
no.
Cortez Dickey's number 20. We sure don't want anything to happen with any extra play there that's unsportsmanlike.
That's right. I also saw Isaiah Agnew in there as well. They kind of it was more jawing than anything, but there was some shoving going on even after the play. But the refs let it happen. 4th and 1. What a stop there. They're going to go for a field goal here.
What is that, Seth?
Let's see what happens. Kick is up. Oh, my Lord.
It's good.
He just made that field goal. Go back and watch this. Oh, my Lord. I zoomed out so you could see it. He just boomed a huge field goal. We do have a player that's down.
I'm hoping in the middle of that celebration that I think we may have an injured Lynx down.
Yeah, it looks like it. That is number 35. That is Max Gilbert, your kicker. That's not good.
Let's see the replay on that, Seth.
Well, I hit replay on it. It's already played. I don't think I can go back to it.
Gotcha.
So, okay, I'm looking here. Now you'll be able to see. I don't know if I even caught it on camera, but that was a wow. Okay, so we're waiting. This is not the kick yet, so they're going to kick it on that one. You'll see it coming up. We're going to keep it here, folks. 2:47. They have stopped the clock.
Yes.
Because of this injury. But I am playing it back. I've rewound it on the computer, George. You'll be able to see something there. That is Max Gilbert, the kicker, who just made a fantastic kick. How long was that field goal, George?
To the tune of about, let's see. Let's count them off, Seth.
Yeah.
It was probably on the
everybody's quiet.
44-yard line?
Yeah. That is a long field goal. All right, they are helping him off, but it is his kicking leg.
It is. And that is not good.
Oh, man.
So we're hoping that young man does, it's not as serious as it looks. But let me tell you, folks, when you have to have help off the field when you're a kicker and that's your kicking leg, it's probably going to be pretty substantial regarding the injury to this young man. So
hate that.
Yeah, you never want to see a player injured.
No,
in this game it happens.
And the thing is, George, is at that point, they're up 52-0. It is the third quarter. I don't fault them for trying the field goal there. That's a great opportunity for the young man. But when you call that play, you take the risk.
You do.
You take the risk. Why not punt it? Viking offense hadn't scored against you. They didn't really play it safe. And when you make those calls, sometimes there are things that will happen as a result of that. And so, man, I'm still not to that kick on this. Mine is on the Wi-Fi there. It is. It's very unfortunate. All right, here we go. Kickoff is going to be returned this time. He's going to pick it up at the 10. He's got it to the 20, and he goes out of bounds near the 30-yard line. I'm going to go ahead and turn your mic off. You don't have to worry about that. Here we go. George has got a phone call, so we'll keep it here. It is 52-0, third quarter. However, clock is running under 2.5 minutes left in the third. I want to go back and watch that. We'll have to see. They're looking at this young man's leg on the sideline. Hopefully it's not anything major. Goodness gracious.
It was on the 44-yard line.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Viking offense back out, trailing 52-0, under 2 minutes remaining. Man coming in motion. Going to hand it off. Here he comes. That's McCurry. And he'll get brought down right there. He's going to get it out to the 25. That is no gain. That young man, Max Gilbert, just kicked a 54-yard field goal. And that's not a good sign. They're taking him off on the cart. Hate to see that. Goodness. However, he'll have a story to tell on that one. He just kicked a 54-yard field goal. High snap, going to run it. Got it out to the 30. He's got it beyond the 35. Look at the young man run, and that's going to be a good carry right there. That's number 15. Who's number 15? I'm looking at my roster and don't. Yeah, that's Isaiah Agnew.
Yeah, that's Agnew with a great run.
He'll get it out to the 44-yard down. First down, Vikings. We're now under 45 seconds remaining in the third quarter.
I'd love to see a score here, Seth, on this drive.
Oh, wouldn't you? Yes, sir.
That would just do great for our confidence.
Another handoff. Going out, can't get to the corner. He's going to get stopped right about the 45. He gave a great last-minute effort.
He did.
But I don't think the ref's going to reward that. I think it's going to be a no-gain call.
Yeah.
And it's going to be put right back at the 45?
Yeah, should be.
So he gains a yard. So he did get that extra effort, got a yard.
And that's going to end the third quarter.
That's right. After 3, your Vikings trail 52-0. We will be right back, folks. Don't go anywhere. Viking football continuing right here on Viking News on Demand.
Hey, Vikings fans. This is Ted Martin, former Humboldt Vikings quarterback and class of '93 graduate. When me and my fellow classmates want to follow Viking sports, we watch Viking News on Demand. In addition to live streaming of games, there are also plenty of specialty shows that keep us all involved in our alma mater. On behalf of the class of 1993, go Vikings.
All right, we begin the fourth quarter. They are going to put 12 minutes on the clock, so we will have a full 12 minutes, but it is running clock. So always remember that, folks. We're not going to do a very long post-game show. They are wanting us out of here pretty quick. There are some ordinances that we have to get these lights off at a certain time, and I don't want to be walking to the car in the dark. Okay,
yeah, absolutely.
So we're going to try our best to get this one.
Security looks plentiful out here, too.
Sure
let me tell you.
They've done a good job.
They have.
All right, here we go. Viking offense back in. It's 2nd and 9 from the 45. Quarterback's going to keep it far side. He's got it to midfield. Got it back to the 45. Going to get taken down at the Lausanne 44. That's going to be a Viking first down and a quarterback keeper for Kylan Johnson. Just get some points on the board.
Yeah, let's just get some points. That's what we want to concentrate on. Good positive drive, good run there by Kylan, good decision to keep the ball and get some yards on that play. Moving the chains for first down, Vikings.
That's exactly right. Vikings are now back on the ball. Here we go. It's going to be a high snap. Quarterback keeper.
It again, but he's met right there by Lynx, and I think they may have
got him for a yard loss.
Yeah,
looks like.
Maybe 1 yard loss. If not, back to the line of scrimmage. They gave us a friendly spot there, Seth.
At that.
A gain of about 1.
That's right. Actually, no, that's going to be right back to the line of scrimmage. So
yeah, you're right. It's a pretty difficult vantage point. Although
sure
we're in
is.
a Cadillac of a press box, it's still pretty difficult to see.
Yeah, well, you got the glare off the window tonight.
Right.
I could have opened that window again.
It looks like we got some
they called a
penalty
hold.
on the Vikings here.
Yeah,
that's
a
march
hold.
them back. Yeah.
No, that's worse than a hold, isn't it?
Yeah, that looks like it may have been an unsportsmanlike or a personal foul. Yeah, marched him back 15 on that. So that puts us back pretty far there.
Yeah, not what you want to see.
No, not at all.
Come on, boys. Let's finish this out. Let's get some points. Second down.
Gotta keep our heads and do the right thing out there.
Goodness gracious. That's going to be 2nd and 20. 2nd and 25.
15-yarder. That's right.
Yeah. Here we go. Kylan Johnson takes the snap. Throw, left side, got it to Keaton Johnson. Keaton is going to get tackled at the 49. Positive yardage, but, George, we find ourselves again in a long third down play.
Wow, yeah.
It's just tough. You can't keep overcoming those. You know, they say that in the NFL. They say it in college. Hey, it translates all the way down to high school and junior high. You got to keep those third downs to third and manageables.
Yeah.
3rd and 17. There's just very little you have in the playbook for a yardage like this.
It's an 8-yard gain, but you know when you're that far behind the chains, you know it's difficult. Difficult to get that.
He's in trouble. He's going to roll out to his left, and he throws it deep. Oh. Are we not going to have a flag there? I would have thought that would have been defensive pass interference. Let's watch that again. I would have thought it would have been
close.
He went for his legs, didn't he? He didn't really go for the ball. Look at this. Look at this.
A little bit more push on that pass from Kylan.
Yeah, needed a little bit farther down the field, but it kind of felt like
we're going for it, which we have.
I could see that.
Yeah, we don't have many choices.
Yeah, I could see that at this point.
Try to maintain possession and see what happens.
Here we go. It's 4th and 17. They've got it wrong on the scoreboard. It is 4th and 17, 8.5 minutes remaining. If you don't convert here, it's turnover on downs. All right, he's going to have to run it. Here he comes. He's going to have to get around the corner. He did not get the first down.
Yeah, good effort, but don't think we got that first down on that one.
So can you explain to me what the young man's thinking going out of bounds there? You know, you got to know where the first down marker is, or is he just afraid of getting hurt in a game that doesn't really matter when you're talking playoffs?
Well, hey, I think as an athlete, I don't know what's going through these kids' minds sometimes.
Sure.
But with the quarterback Johnson there, with the game so far out of reach, I would be willing to bet that the safest play in a game such as this, hey, you've got to go out of bounds and preserve your body. And
you believe they're being coached that way too?
They might be. They might be. You got to be smart.
Yes,
you got to be smart. You got to think. You know, further down the line. You got to see the big picture here.
That's right. Going to be another handoff. Going to come down this left side. He's going to get brought down by number 65. No, he gets away from Nakari. And that's going to be number 5 bringing him down this time. I don't have number 5. I've got number 6, but I don't have number 5, so not sure who that is, but that's a great tackle.
Yeah, we're struggling with our roster. We have got to get it right. I tell you, we've
it's
got to
been
get
tough.
it right. You know, when you're writing newspaper articles, and Coach and I have talked about this, and this is not just on Coach. This this has to do with uniforms and uniformity and who gets what uniform, and having to switch these uniforms at the last minute sometimes is difficult for the media and reporting, but we're just trying to get our program back to a status. Oh, the ball is out. Number 72 Schutz is on that ball, and a couple of other Vikings are around. Let's see. I think the Lynx do recover, though.
I think they did. I think number 52 or 53. 52 got it back.
We had a shot at getting that ball because it definitely popped out there. Unfortunate we didn't come up with it. So.
Yeah, I was going to see if we couldn't play. Waited too late.
Yeah, brings up 3rd down for the Lynx and 7.
Number 23 is the one who came up with that ball.
Yeah, 23. Let's see. That's Marcellus Davis.
Yeah. I think he was the one who also coughed the ball up.
Right.
So 3rd and 7. We're down to 5:51 remaining in this ball game. Running clock as we trail 52-0. Here it is. Handoff. He's met in the backfield.
No gain.
And that's going to be a great tackle by number 32.
No, and 50.
Number 50's there as well. That would be Dion Manley.
And number 50 is, no, we're looking for 32 now, aren't we?
Yeah, I didn't see 32 on here. Big play there, 4th and 13 now as we move into this game very quickly trying to come to an end. We're now down to 5 minutes left. They're going to be punting this one, and they've got Max Protect on. He's got the punt. And it's going to be caught. Wait a minute, did he fumble it?
Yeah, it looks like there.
Did we recover it? So I think the Vikings recovered the fumble. So it will be 1st and 10 for the Vikings from the 30-yard line. That's probably the best starting position they've had all night because they've had so many touchbacks.
You're right.
All right, here we go. Kylan Johnson bringing this offense out with 4 minutes, 12 seconds, and ticking. It's going to be another handoff. Up the middle. Wow, look at him battling his way forward.
Is that Agnew? Or is that Mike Jones?
That's Mike Jones, number 25. However, he is now called out, and I think Agnew just came in.
Good. We're looking at getting these players refreshed, getting some fresh legs in there. For what it's worth, 3:40 to go in this 4th quarter. We're still fighting.
We are. 3:35 left in the 4th. As you see there on your screen, 3 wideouts here on the left. We do have 1 wideout there on the right. I think that's going to be Keaton Johnson out by himself. High snap. Going to have to hand it off. That's going to be number 11.
Casey Curry.
Casey Curry
pushing
it out.
Ball pops out, but he catches it before he – he catches it as he runs out of bounds there. Fortunate on that play.
You're starting to feel like now the mistakes are piling on because we're fatigued.
Fatigued, frustrated. It's just it's been a long night for the Vikings. So let's finish on a good note, guys. Finish on a good note. Keep pounding that ball and seeing what happens.
Peabody is now winning 16-6.
Oh,
so
the Tides begin to roll, huh?
Yep. And they're just going to last you in that second half. They got enough people too to outlast you.
Yeah, they do.
How they ended up in our region, I ain't going down that road. Here we go. He's back to pass. He's going to run it. He's got it out to the 30, 35, goes out of bounds.
There may be a flag on that one.
Man.
No flag.
I can't believe that. They're checking on him. I do appreciate their coach.
Yeah, he's a class act, let me tell you.
He was checking on that player, making sure he wasn't hurt, because that right there is where silly stuff happens too. When you get hit on that sideline, it's going to be 4th and 2. You got to go for this here, George. I mean,
yeah. Hey, we've had success on that last 4th down and short. We picked up about 3 with a quarterback keeper. So let's see how things are going to run on this play.
Yes, sir. I mean,
that was some time ago, though, Seth.
Yeah,
it was a long time ago. I think that was late in the first quarter.
Yeah. Okay. So. Timeout Vikings, and I think they had to take that timeout, George, because
play clock was running out.
Yeah, play clock was running out. Let's take a quick one here. We will be right back. You're watching Viking football on Viking News on Demand.
For over 100 years, the Centennial Bank family has been there when you needed them. Whether starting a new business, buying a new home, or opening a new checking account, your friends at Centennial Bank are there to provide the best banking experience for you. Stop by your local branch or visit their website, www.mycentennial.bank. Centennial Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Here we go. As you can tell there, we're getting ready for some offense here, and he's going to run it.
Isaiah Agnew with a
got the
big
first
run.
down.
First down, Vikings.
Big play there. First down for Isaiah Agnew. Now that clock comes on down near 1:15. We just keep rolling right on as it is running clock. You got to get right back on the ball if you think you're going to score. Now I'm wondering if the objective is scoring, if you just want some big offensive plays to go back and look at on film now.
Had Casey Curry at the quarterback position on that last play, folks, and hand off to Isaiah Agnew for a pickup of about, I think, 18.
That's right. And I love that I'm seeing some younger players getting some time here.
Absolutely.
41-19, Milan trailing Huntington.
Wow.
Here we go. Bad snap. Back to pass. He's behind the pole. He's going to run it. Sorry, I lost him because he was behind that pole. I thought he was about to pass it.
That pole has been our nemesis tonight, hasn't it, Seth?
He got it on out to the 41. He'll gain 3 yards.
Such a beautiful facility. You wonder why the lights are so close to the field. Seems like they would probably have better luck with that if they had placed them behind us.
They're going to try to get one more play off.
Yeah.
Are they going to get it? No, they're not.
No.
Didn't get it off. So there you go. That is your final, folks. Final score from here in Lausanne, 52-0. 52-0 there. And, you know, George, there's a lot of things you can pull out of this game. I hope that Max Gilbert, young man, I hope he's all right.
Yeah.
After hitting that 54-yard field goal.
That's kind of unheard of in high school football.
Yes.
I tell you, that's a leg right there.
Yeah, it is.
And that I have to wonder, Seth, if that wasn't with the distance regarding that field goal, did that contribute to that injury?
He could have hyperextended his knee.
Yeah, it could have been any number of things that occurred because when you talk about the development of a high school kicker,
that's tough.
And the leg that he has, great leg, great mechanics, as I mentioned earlier. But from that distance, that might be something that they'll look at as a football team. I hope that training staff cares for that young man and gets him where he needs to be because he has a great future in the kicking game. But
sure does.
You definitely don't want to see him injured that way. So we'll keep him in our prayers.
Well, we know he put it in the end zone at least 6 times.
Absolutely.
I think it was around 7.
Yeah, probably 7.
And then he kicked the 54-yard field goal.
54-yarder.
So, your Vikings meeting there at midfield as it's time to have their talk before they go. And do they change before they get on the bus?
No, you know what? I gave him 10 more than he should have. That was a 45er.
Okay.
I think that was maybe a 45er.
Yeah.
If you start here at the 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah. I would have said it was 45.
45 yarder. So we gave the young man an extra 10 yards, but nevertheless, that's tall cotton on the high school kicking field.
If there was scouts here tonight.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
He could be having a big announcement coming soon.
You know, I'm gonna get Coach Reed on the phone here because
he's an 11th grader.
Yeah, he's a junior.
Wow.
So hey,
fantastic night.
Yeah, absolutely. And they have 3 kickers on the roster.
They do. Yeah, they do. Well, they got a good soccer team here.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, that plays into it.
You're right.
It's been a while since we've had a kicker. You know,
it's been a long time.
I think Brandon Martinez.
Was our last one. I was going to say he was the last kicker we had.
Well, didn't Gabe Bracamonte play a little bit at kicker? I don't need to miss
a little bit as well. But
Brandon was the one though that was the most successful, and I can remember his first few kicks were not good at all.
Right.
But he grew in that position
as he developed and as he got older and committed to kicking. He improved tremendously.
Well, folks, that's all it'll right here. We got about an hour and 20-minute home right here.
Yeah, about an hour 20.
But you got that app now, so you can listen.
I got the app. I'm going to be tuned in to Victory now. I'm
They're good folks. They're good folks.
Yeah,
Appreciate.
I love the gang over at Victory.
That's
Robin.
Right. Yeah. Stevie Ray Heyman.
Mr. Stevie Ray.
And then Bradley Owens, who's running for Gibson County General Sessions Judge.
Absolutely.
Hey, I need to mention all of our sponsors here tonight.
Let's do that.
One Tennessee, Baskerville Funeral Home, Bradley Owens for General Sessions Judge, Centennial Bank, Christine Warrington, candidate for mayor of Humboldt, Humboldt High School class of 93, the Humboldt Chronicle, Lashley Rich Construction Company, Lynn Auto Repair, Ralph and Camille Jones, Tyson Foods, and the Viking Booster Club. Got quite a list of sponsors there, George.
Great, guys. Appreciate your support for Viking football and Viking athletics. And just want to give a little shout-out, Seth, to our fellas at home, Mr. Ted Martin. Glad you tuned in, Ted. And my pal, my friend, the Celtic lover that he is, Mr. Colin Streeter.
All right. Thank you, folks, for listening. God bless you. Have a great night.